Yep. I think that the job market is just really cooked right now. I am cooked. I really think a lot of people are cooked, especially in the tech sector. Let me expand on that. So I got laid off last February of 2025, and for the grace of God, my manager pushed for a severance package for me that kept me afloat for till September. And of course, September has gone. Now it's been a while. Now I'm working my wagey job. But ever since around April of last year, of 2025, I've been applying to jobs every day, every fucking day. My full time job during that time was applying to jobs. I spent a good 2 to 4 hours a day, you know, tailoring my resume, propping up my portfolio for product designers like myself. We host our own websites, which takes money. It's not a lot really, but it's like an annual fee of $200 here and a monthly subscription of $20, $30 over there, right? And during that time, it was really easy to just drop the money because you think that, hey, if I just have a portfolio, I can easily show my work. And because I have big trust in my work, because I've handled multi-million dollar projects and I've produced good outcomes from that. But here comes right now, here comes today, I still do not have a job in the same place, or in the same industry where I work at. Now I work a wage job, minimum wage plus tips, and I am not making ends meet. Day by day, it my savings goes down. I have to pull out money from my investment accounts, you know, my retirement accounts, and it's just hard because I thought that I'm going to be able to retire by the time I retire, but I do not see a future where I can use that money anymore. Anyway, let's go back to the job market. I feel so sorry about people that just graduated right now. By the time I'm filming this, a lot of people are graduating. Congratulations to you guys. But if you guys are going to be working in product design or maybe just tech in general, SWE jobs, I hope you guys have like stellar AI ML experience, like 10 years of experience out of college, because that's what they're looking for. It just really sucks, really. I've been applying jobs since last year, and from that time to right now, and right now is May, I can count with my one hand of how many job offers I got back. Like I said, I try to apply to jobs every day. Every day turned to, every other day. And now I just do it if I see an actual new opening, which is if you notice, there's not a lot of new openings every day, especially for a niche job like me, a product designer. There will be jobs for graphic designers, but graphic designers are getting replaced by AI or AI assisted graphic design, or product designer who will get replaced by AI assisted product designers. Because in the end of the day, job of each company or the job of managers or the C-suite executives is to reduce their operation costs, right? And because of AI, it's, it can assist people, can assist workers. They can just slash off thousands and thousands of jobs, and you will see it in the news, or if you guys want a website, it's called layoffs. That FYI, you can keep looking at that, and that's for like tech jobs, right? And that's what's been happening lately. And it's not even just that. We are actually cooked because now there's more jobs that are just filler jobs. I don't know what the name is, but if you apply to the job, it's just your application goes to like a stockpile where in the future they can just look it up and like call you back. Maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year. I don't know. And there are jobs that are actually straight up scam. Good thing that I've had one prior experience with scam jobs where I look at the address that was on the job and it's just a empty lot. And one part of their application was, hey, can you please send us money so that we can, send you your Wi-Fi, your laptop, and your work phone. I'm like, hell no, brother. What the fuck? If you are paying to work, that is a scam. Hands down. You do not pay for internship. You do not pay for jobs. You do not pay for apprenticeships. Really, you should never pay for apprenticeships. Well, anyway, yeah, job market is cooked. Also, I've had this experience last 2 months ago where my interview was by an AI. Hey, you are talking to a robot. Me as a people person, I cannot people please because I am not. My personality is not to please a robot without emotion who doesn't understand what emotion is. I my skill sets are made for, you know, there's a visual feedback for me, or like a human feedback that I can, relate to, be human and whatnot. All right, if you guys do understand what I'm for people that are people for people, yeah, you guys understand what I mean. We as people are not trained to, share experiences with robots or whatever. And that is just a debuff for me, in my opinion. I believe that I will never be able to get a job in a place where the interview is screened by a artificial intelligence. Let's just make that clear. And if I think that I'm not going to get a job from there, a lot of people, I think, is not going to get a job at places like that. And then, so there's that. So there are, okay, I remember there's ghost jobs that are posted but will never fill. There's AI interviews, which will suck the life out of you. If you've seen it, if you've done it, it's just completely stupid, in my opinion. That should never be in a workplace where people actually works. And the last thing is stupid interview questions. And let me add into stupid interview questions, multi-stage interviews. In product design, I do understand that. I mean, it's just gonna be for my case. If you guys are gonna work in tech, just you will see it that they're gonna have 3 to 4, even 6 stage interviews where they're gonna test your technical skills, they're gonna test your people skills, they're gonna test your presentation skills, and then there's gonna be salary, team matching, all those things, right? So for me, I always technical skills, presentation skills, I'm really good because that's what I've been doing for the past 5 years, right? I talk to, I present to managers, C-suite, board of directors. So with me, I am very good at that because also I have a background in teaching taekwondo to small kids and to adults and coaching them. So I have those backgrounds. But for some reason, a lot of managers or a lot of hiring people at the end stage if you give a little bit of pushback or even ask questions, is that they feel like they get threatened or something like that. Also, salary expectations in this day and age is just big wacko. So let me just be transparent to you guys. As a product designer, I started with $65,000 a year as a junior. That's my first year, and I became a product designer too as a lead, and that jumped me to 88,000. And by the last year that I've been working there, I'm I'm practically 112. And so the last interview that I got, that was not the last, third to the last, that was last January. I got to where we start talking salaries. And of course, the story is that we got to the last stage, and I said, if I'm going to do everything that you guys are requiring me to do, and that's the same as my previous job, I might need, to match it or even just go just a little bit lower. But you know where they want me to start me? $48,000. That's almost minimum wage job in my opinion, and there is no way that my knowledge, my skills, and the amount of things that I can do for that company is compensated well with $48,000. And mind you, it is a salary. So if they call you during off times, you have to answer. It's just, yeah, the job market is just very crooked right now. It's just pure evil. It's just cooked, in my opinion. And I really want to hear what you guys' experiences are in the comments down below, or even maybe once I get going in this YouTube thing, we can start a Discord or something like that. But I just want to see what you guys experiences are. Are you guys experiencing the same thing as me? Are you guys working in tech as well? I just want to know that, because a lot of people in tech right now are competing with people that got laid off from Meta, Amazon, Netflix, Google, fucking what's Apple. Then there's gonna be SpaceX, those things, right? And it's just very unfair. Well, if you guys are still here listening to me up to this point of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time listening to me, just babbling about life. And it's just really a great outlet for me to share the things that I experience, to share the things that I feel. And once again, I cannot say this. I keep saying it, and I will keep saying it. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Jin Unscripted. Bye.